Nivas asks if there is any good news for distributors of mutual funds as well from this budget.
Uh, there's no specific good news, but the absence of any bad news is the good news. And I think the bigger good news came for distributors only from a pre-budget, which was demonetization. The biggest problem we have, and in fact, demonetization, uh, the curb on cash itself is a huge incentive or a huge opportunity created for the distributor. Because earlier, whenever I have come across investors, I'll ask them, either they have blocked all their money in real estate as an investment or avenue coming down, or on relative attractiveness. That I think is a big news, because that was a big chunk for most savers, which will find its way into real estate. The deep belief in real estate, that I think is a big news. Besides that, all the money which was lying in the locker have been forced and brought into the bank. And I would, and the numbers narrated by the finance minister, that 5 lakh crore, nearly 5 lakh crore, coming from 1.3 lakh or whatever odd, with the average ticket size of 3 crore, that was quite amazing. Uh, so now they are all prospects. Even if they actually gave 50% of their money, the remaining 50% can be invested. That money can become productive. And in fact, in 3-4 years' time, if it is invested, all those investors who pay 50% of or more by way of taxes will be able to recover a reasonable part or make their money grow substantially. So I think this is a huge opportunity for distributors. The businesses, or individuals becoming legitimate with their money, and that lying in a form which can be invested, and relative attractiveness of financial investments for individuals. I think that creates it's a very historic opportunity for advisors.